Hello class 6, how are you all? Hope you all will be fine in your home. Class 6, after so long we are going to start our class. है ना? Students, first of all, happy Ganesh Chaturthi to you and your all family members. Okay students, so we started our chapter number in previous class, our chapter number 8, getting to know about plants. Okay, we have already completed up to roots, है ना, root modification, everything we have completed of the same chapter. Okay, so roots, up to roots we have completed about plants, है ना. There are two systems of plants, root system and shoot system. Root system we have completed. Now we are going to start the shoot system of the same chapter, page number 91, the shoot system. So it is the main part of the plant that grows above the soil. We all know that the shoot system grows above the soil, and in this it is consist of stems, leaves, flowers and fruits. Stems, leaves, flowers and fruit. So first of all we are going look through the stems, then leaves, then flowers, then fruit, one by one. All the parts of the shoot system we go through it in detail. So let's start the first part, stem. Stem is very important part of the plant because it holds the whole this stem is quite strong and hold all the parts of the plant. Okay, up in upright direction, upward direction. If you see the plant or a tree, you will see the stems are so strong, they are branched, they hold the fruits, leaves, everything. Okay, so the stem of the tree is known as the trunk. The stem of the tree is very hard, very strong, and it is known as trunk. Most of the trunk are covered with a brownish tough outer covering which is called as bark. ठीक है, bark रहता है वो. Bark protects the inner part of the tree. What's the function of bark is? Bark protects the inner part of the tree. Figure 8.12, the shoot system, you can see clearly the apical buds, the internodes, nodes, leaf, stem, axillary bud, everything it is given. So what is this nodes, internode, axillary bud, stem, leaf? So one by one we will going through this detail. Okay students, so the small outgrowth in the stem of the plant is called as bud. कली जिसको हिंदी में बोलते हैं. So these buds are of two types, apical bud and axillary bud. Axillary bud, apical bud and axillary bud. Apical bud, terminal bud, is present at the top of the shoot. Okay, so these apical bud is present in the top of the shoot. It is responsible for the upward growth of the plant. So apical bud is present in the top of the shoot system, which is responsible for the growth of the plant, and axillary bud found between the stem and the leaves of the stalk. Okay, and the part of stems where a leaf arises, जहाँ से लीव निकलती है ना, अराइज होती है, जहाँ से वो खिलती है, that part is called as node. Okay, and the region of the stem between the two adjacent nodes is called internodes, and the region between two nodes is called internode. Adjacent node is called internode. जहाँ से leaves निकलती है, the parts where from the leaves arises, it is called as node, and the region between two nodes is called internode. Okay, so these are the small part of the stem. Now what are the functions of stem? To give support. So this, as we all know that this stem is so hard and strong, so it gives supports to the branches, leaves, flowers and fruits. Okay, and it get proper sunlight for preparing food for the plants. When the leaves are arranged in the stems, so these leaves get proper sunlight for photosynthesis process for preparing food for the plants. Second, it helps in conduction. The stem helps in the conduction of water and minerals. So in the stem, xylem and phloems are present. So they provides from roots to the stem of the plants, leaves, everything, xylem and phloem, minerals and water to the plant. Okay students, so the stems provides supports to the plants, and it helps in conduction. Now we are going to start the modification of stem. Function is to give support and to give conduction. Now modification of stem. So how this stem is modified into different parts have its various function. So let's start. First we will complete the modification system, then we will start the internal question. Okay, so modification of stems. Stems can be modified into different additional function, to perform additional function. First one is storage of food, food manufacture and defense purposes. Three main important function of stem is there. So let's start the storage of food. In some plants like ginger and onion, potato developed underground stem which is thick and fleshy due to the storage of food. This in some plants like underground plants like ginger, potato, the roots, the stems will be underground stems and it will thick and fleshy in which food material are stored. You can see the onion, ginger, how their stems were scaly, leafy and they are thick where the food materials are stored. Okay, now food manufacture. Plants like cactus or tuna grow in desert or very dry places. In such plants, the stem is modified into thick, fleshy, green structure. These stems manufacture food by photosynthesis and also conserve water. So in some plants like cactus, these stems were modified into thick, fleshy, green structure in which green pigment is present, and due to this green pigments, they perform the function of photosynthesis. They perform food manufacture. They perform the food manufacturing function, photosynthesis. Okay. Now third, the last one, defense. In some plants like citrus and Bougainvillea, the buds in the stems are modified into hard, pointed and sharp structures called spines. So in they also act as a defense purpose. कैसे? ये ना वहाँ पे spines, this stems converted into spines, कांटे बन जाते हैं. So it will protect the plants or prevent animals from eating. कांटे हैं तो animals उसको खाएंगे नहीं, obvious सी बात है. So the stems act as a defense purpose also. So here is the modification of stems like storage of food, food manufacture and defense purposes. Okay students, now multiple choice question, internal question, first one, page number 92. The thick woody stem of trees is called trunk. The correct option is trunk. Second one, rhizobium bacteria fix dash in the soil. क्या बताया था मैंने? Rhizobium bacteria fix nitrogen, atmospheric nitrogen in the soil. Okay, first one is trunk and second one is nitrogen. Now the third one, the gas given out by green plants during photosynthesis is oxygen. Okay, green plants gives oxygen. Fourth one, the part of stems where a leaf arises is called nodes. अभी हमने just 2 मिनट पहले इसको पढ़ा है. Now fifth one, the prop that act like pillars and support the heavy spreading branches of banyan tree are called as prop roots. Okay, in last class we have discussed these things, prop root. Hope you will all done your work properly in your book. Now students, leaf. The second part of the root system is leaf. So leaf is called the kitchen of the plants because it manufactures food with the help of chlorophyll present in it by the process called photosynthesis. Okay, so leaf is called as the kitchen of the plant. So students, in detail we are going to discuss about leaf, their venation, parts of leaf, what type of leaves are present, their venation, their function, everything. First of all, I am going to show you the video. Please see the video.
A leaf. In this module, you will learn about the structure of a leaf. Sid is busy doing his school project. His sister, Alicia, has just joined him. Let us go and see what the project is all about. Wow! So many leaves of different shapes and sizes. Why have you collected all these leaves? I have collected these for my school project. Can I watch the project, please? Of course you can. Look carefully. You can see that leaves have different shapes and sizes. Some trees, like the peepal tree, have large leaves, while others, like the rose plant, have small leaves. Even though leaves look different, they have a common structure. Let us study about it. A leaf is made up of different parts. These are the leaf blade, petiole, midrib, veins, and stomata. Let us learn about each of them one by one. The flat and broad part of the leaf is called the leaf blade. The leaf blade is attached to the stem of the plant through a tiny stalk called the petiole. The petiole takes the water from the stem to the leaf blade. A thick line runs the center of a leaf towards its tip. This is the central vein, also known as the midrib. There are numerous tiny lines that run throughout a leaf. They are called veins. All these veins, along with the midrib, provide shape and support to a leaf. They also carry water to the different parts of a leaf. A number of tiny openings are present on the surface of a leaf. These tiny openings are called stomata. They help a leaf to exchange gases. They take carbon dioxide gas from the air and release oxygen. Let's recap. A leaf is made up of different parts that include the leaf blade, petiole, midrib, veins, and stomata. The leaf blade is the flat and broad part of a leaf. The midrib is the thick line running through the center of a leaf. Veins are the tiny lines running throughout a leaf. The petiole is the stalk that connects the leaf blade of a leaf with the stem. Stomata are the tiny openings present on a leaf.
So students, see the parts of a leaf. In the structure of a leaf, you will see the blade, vein, midrib and petioles. In your book, there is several types of things are given. Leaf is base, stem, network of veins, axillary bud, everything is given. So both the structures are correct, don't worry. And your homework, it is your homework. You have to draw figure 8.17 parts of leaf. Okay students, this is your homework. Okay, you have to draw this homework. Now we are going to start. Through the video you have clearly understand most of the things, so I am going to explain you. Now we are going to start the part of leaves. So the leaves grow on the stem at a node, as we all know that, and it is attached to the stem by a means of a stalk which is called as petiole. See the petiole in the picture. And the flat green portion of the leaf is called lamina or leaf blade. The flat green portion is called lamina. In leaves, the leaves is a thick midrib in the centers and veins. Branches come out from the midrib which is called as veins. See in the picture, the midrib you have seen and the veins, branches come out which is called as veins. And in the last, margin is there. The veins transport minerals and food. These veins help in transport the minerals and food through the leaf. Okay. Now the second topic is venation. The arrangement of veins on leaf blade और lamina is called venation. Venation बहुत important है. वेन्स को देखो, वेन्स के अरेंजमेंट को हम क्या बोलते हैं? वेनेशन. वेन्स क्या होते हैं? मिड रिब के सेंटर से निकलते हैं. दे हेल्प इन द ट्रांसफर ऑफ फूड. ओके, सो वेनेशन, द अरेंजमेंट ऑफ वेन्स. अब वेन्स कैसे अरेंज्ड है लीफ में ऑन द लीफ प्लेट्स, according to that we call them venation. The arrangement of veins in the leaf blade or lamella is called venation. The venation are of two type, reticulate venation and parallel venation. Okay, reticulate venation and parallel venation. So reticulate, when the veins form a net like pattern, जिसमें कोई particular structure नहीं होता, एक net like pattern होता है, this is called as, on the lamina of a leaf, the venation is called as reticulate venation. So this type of venation you have seen in the people, China rose, mustard, cabbage, lemon, neem, lychee and mango tree. कोई एक particular direction नहीं होता, एक network जैसा रहता है, ठीक है, network pattern में रहता है. This type of venation is called as reticulate venation. Okay, now parallel venation, when the veins are arranged parallelly to the midrib or parallel to each other, the venation is known as parallel venation. जैसे एक और उसकी साइड में पैरेलली उसके एक चल रहा है, ठीक है, वो एक दूसरे को पैरेलल कैसे, पैरेलल लाइंस कैसे होते हैं? दे नॉट इंटरसेक्ट ईच अदर. सो दिस टाइप ऑफ वेनेशन इज कॉल्ड एज पैरेलल वेनेशन और पैरेलल टू ईच अदर. मिड रिब से भी निकलेंगे तो पैरेलल रहेंगे और एक दूसरे से भी पैरेलल रहेंगे. सो दिस टाइप ऑफ वेनेशन इज कॉल्ड एज पैरेलल वेनेशन. You have seen this type of parallel venation in bamboo, banana, sugarcane and palm tree. Okay, see the reticulate venation and parallel venation. The example is given. Okay, now the relationship between venation and types of fruits. So what is the relationship between venation and types of fruit is given. So how we will see the जैसे हम लोग उसको जब तक प्लांट को निकालेंगे नहीं, स्टेम से तब तक हम लोग को तो पता चलेगा नहीं कि वेदर द रूट्स इज फिब्रस रूट और what tap root. So when you see the leaves you will able to understand whether the root is tap root or fibrous root. How? So the leaf venation and the types of root system in plants are related each other. When the tap root and the tap root is there, whereas those are in parallel venation have fibrous roots. Tap root में क्या होगा? देखो रेटिकुलेट वेनेशन है, प्लांट विथ रेटिकुलेट वेनेशन इन देयर लीव्स हैव टैप रूट एंड प्लांट विच हैव पैरेलल वेनेशन दे आर फिब्रस रूट्स. किसी भी प्लांट का अगर टैप रूट है तो उसका रेटिकुलेट वेनेशन होगा. अगर रेटिकुलेट वेनेशन है इट मीन्स वी आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस प्लांट्स इज हैव व्हाट टैप रूट. एंड अगर उसका पैरेलल वेनेशन होगा तो उसका क्या होगा? फिब्रस रूट होगा. टैप रूट नहीं, रेटिकुलेट वेनेशन टैप रूट, पैरेलल वेनेशन फिब्रस रूट. ऐसे हम पता लगा सकते हैं आफ्टर लुकिंग द वेन्स ऑफ द venation of the leaves. When the venation is reticulate, then the root is tap, and the venation is parallel, then the root is fibrous roots. Likewise we will observe the this is the relation between leaf venation and types of root. Now the function of a leaf, we have completed all the things. Now here is the function of leaf. First, manufacture of food. As we all know that the leaves are called the kitchen of the plants. So it is a function of leaf. It can prepare food for the plants with the help of chlorophyll, water, sunlight, है ना. It prepares food for the plant with the process of photosynthesis. Okay students, with the help of chlorophyll, carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, plants leaves prepare the food for the plants. Okay. So here in the picture you have seen the photosynthesis in plants, how the photosynthesis takes place in the plants. Sunlight, carbon dioxide, oxygen. Oxygen is evolved, वो उसमें से निकल जाता है as a gas, and with the help of carbon dioxide, water, energy from the sunlight and chlorophyll, plants prepare their food by the process of photosynthesis. Glucose is made in the form of food and oxygen is evolved. Okay, so this process is called as photosynthesis, and that is why the leaves are called the food factories or kitchen of the plant. Now exchange of gases. Second topic is exchange of gases. In leaves the plants also breathe. How? They inhale the carbon dioxide and exhale the O2 for us. Okay, so in leaves the numerous spores, tiny spores openings are there, which is called as stomata. This stomata helps in exchange of gases. Okay, through this stomata the exchange of gases takes place. Small openings present in the stomata helps in the exchange of gases. They are called as lentils. Okay, during photosynthesis carbon dioxide enters and the oxygen will goes out. This is called as exchange of gases in plants. So the stomata, the leaves help in the exchange of gases. And there is transpiration process. Third function of leaf is transpiration. When the leaf plants absorb, the roots of the plants absorb water from the soil. The soil, it is excess in amount. So what will happen? This they lost water. Sunlight पड़ता है ना तो water absorb करता है. The process is called as transpiration. The loss of water through the stomata is called transpiration. This stomata helps in the loss of water through excess water through plant. The process is called as transpiration. ठीक है? Very little amount of water will use in the process of photosynthesis. तो excess amount of water रहता है plants के पास, तो वो क्या होता है, sunlight जब उसमें पड़ती है तो वो absorb कर लेता है, तो पानी उड़ जाता है in form of vapor. The process is called as transpiration. The loss of water through stomata is called transpiration. Okay, so क्या होता है, transpiration help in the plant in the following ways. कैसे help करता है? It helps in cooling the plant body just of loss of water during sweating, helps to keep cool, and conduction of water through minerals in the plant through transpiration. Second function क्या है transpiration का? देखो जब loss of water होता है तो अब लॉस ऑफ वाटर हो रहा है तो वो लीव्स क्या करेंगे, जो रूट्स क्या करेंगे, और मिनरल्स और वाटर एब्जॉर्ब करेंगे टू मेक अप द लॉस ऑफ वाटर इन प्लांट्स. ठीक है, सो इन दैट वे द कंडक्शन ऑफ वाटर एंड मिनरल्स बी प्रिपेयर्ड और फुलफिल थ्रू ट्रांसपिरेशन ऑफ प्रोसेस. ओके, सो दिस इज ट्रांसपिरेशन. सो देयर आर 3 functions, main important 3 or 4 function is there. First one is manufacture of food, exchange of gases, and transpiration. Now, other function of leaves are also there, like defense purposes, provide support to the plants. Defense kaise? In some plants the leaves are like cactus, date palm, and prickly poppy. Either the enter leaf of a part of a leaf is modified into spines. In some plants these leaves is modified into spines, so it will protect them from animals. तो animal not graze it, उसको graze नहीं कर पाएंगे, खा नहीं पाएंगे. So in that way the leaves act as a defense of the plants. Okay. Now provides support. In some plants such as pea, masoor, and glory lily, the stems are leaflets are modified into leaf tendrils. अब क्या होता है, बहुत सारे ऐसे plants हैं जो उनको support चाहिए रहता है. They need a support to grow. ठीक है, like climbers you can say. So the leaves transferred into the leaves converted into leaflets or tendrils to give them support, and through this tendrils the plants get support. Okay, so here are the other function of leaves: support and provide support and defense. And reproduction process is there. In some plants like bryophylla and begonia, the leaves act as a reproductive system. The new birds grows from the leaf, as you see in the picture. Okay, and storage of food also. And the leaves in some plants, root is modified to store the food. The roots modified into thick and fleshy substance. Okay. Storage of food is also there. Reproduction and storage of food. So this type of reproduction you will see in the bryophylla, plants like bryophyllum and begonia, and storage of food in onion. Okay students, so I have completed the functions of leaves. Now here it is given, page number 96. Multiple choice question, tick the correct option. First one, the flat green portion of a leaf is called lamina. The flat green portion is called lamina or leaf blade. Okay. Second one, the arrangement of veins on lamina is called as Venetian. Okay. Correct option is Venetian. Third one, the tiny openings under the leaf's surface are called as stomata. Stomata are the tiny openings. Fourth one, the loss of water through the stomata is called transpiration. Fifth one, which of the following are called the food factories of plant? Leaves are called the food factories of plant. Okay students, so hope you all will complete your work, the internal question. Okay students, till flower we will start our class in the next video, part 3. Okay students, complete your work, and if you have any doubt, any queries related to the topic, please ask me. Till then, take care of yourself and be safe in your home. Okay, thank you so much students. Take care of yourself. Again I am saying, and complete your work, the diagram which I given you as a homework. Okay, thank you so much.